remember us being really worried about Eye to Eye.
We were maybe a little worried about what our fans would think, because it obviously wasn't as heavy as the other stuff we'd been doing.
But at the end of the day, we really liked the song, and we had a lot of discussions about it, and we just thought at that point we liked the direction. You know, if we're going to do this, let's do it all the way. And we went with it.
Eye to Eye, what can I say? You know, it was our coulda, shoulda, woulda song. Got a lot of airplay. I mean, I remember having friends, my brothers call me up, telling me they're sick and tired of hearing it on the radio.
As close to a commercial as we got, you know. And I thought it was a great song. I thought it balanced being sort of a commercial, radio-friendly song, but sticking with, you know, our progressive or heading our roots.
Once again last night, through a sea of solid faces, admiring eyes fall away the path that the spotlight traces.
Lyrically, Eye to Eye sounds like just a relationship song, but it was really written from the viewpoint of the band relating to the fans and vice versa. And I say that for myself as a fan of other bands, how a lot of times you can think there's more of a relationship there than there really is. You can get so tied up in the music and the lyrics of someone that you think you have a lot in common with that person, with that band, that there's some kind of connection there. But when you explore it further, you realize that there's really nothing there other than just that common experience of the music or the lyric.
Roll camera. Roll sound.
Now point it to the Luma. I got mine straight.
Eye to Eye was quite an experience shooting that video. This was the kind of make it or break it period for us.
I remember being really impressed because it was just a giant soundstage we walked in, and it was, all they had was the instruments and the drum set up and water on them. It just looked really, really cool. And then out walks this gorgeous model that we're going, wait a minute. We never said anything about a model, but then, you know, the director put her in, and there's shots. There's one shot looks like I turn into a woman, which I don't know what that's about. But, I mean, that was one of the best looking videos we've ever done.
The girl in the video originally was supposed to be, as far as I remember when I read the first treatment of it was just going to be a girl just dressed in like just a black robe or something, holding orbs of light, you know, and that was going to be the catchy thing. But then we get in, and there's this girl, you know, on a couch, and, you know, in a short skirt and everything, and we were just like, what's going on here? This is nothing like what we read in the treatment. But they ended up keeping a lot of those shots.
I remember getting to the soundstage. I think we were on tour at the time, and we didn't really know a lot about what was going to happen with this video. We got there, and it was just a huge setup, all kinds of lights, huge soundstage. They had brought in various makeup people, which, you know, wasn't that unusual for the time. But they had a wardrobe person there for us, and they all had outfits picked out for us, none of which we wore, I don't think.
We all had our baggy shirts on and lots of makeup.
you like to model your outfit for me?
No, I would not.
Why
Not
not?
the model.
Come on. Today, Bones is wearing his K-Swiss black shoes with stretch pants, black stretch pants.
Not
and
stretch pants, they're just perfect fits.
perfect fits, and Jim's tank top. Rather purple bluish.
Rather alluring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rather alluring, isn't it?
Yeah.
But in the end, we went along with it. And I think it's a fairly good-looking video for the time. It looks a little dated watching it now, but I think for the time, 1991, 1992, it stood up with the best of them, I think.